Hello, welcome to another bedtime story. It's Monday, and that's the start of a brand new week, and it's the start of week 2, where some of you are at school and some of you are doing your learning from home. Tonight's story is a story about a little old lady in a very small house. It's called A Squash and a Squeeze. Some of you might have read this story before, and if you've got this story at home, you might want to read along with me. A little old lady lived all by herself, with a table and chairs and a jug on a shelf. A wise old man heard her grumble and grouse. There's not enough room in my house. Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze. Oh, take in your hen, said the wise old man. Take in my hen? Oh, what a curious plan. Well, the hen laid an egg on the fireside rug, then flapped round the kitchen, knocking over the jug. The little old lady cried, "What shall I do? It was pokey for one, and it's tiny for two. My nose has a tickle, there's no room to sneeze, my house is a squash and a squeeze." She said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Take in your goat, said the wise old man. Take in my goat? Oh, what a curious plan. Well, the goat chewed the curtains and trod on the egg, then sat down to nibble on the table leg. Oh. The little old lady cried, "Glory be! It was tiny for two, and it's titchy for three. The hen pegs the goat's got fleas, my house is a squash and a squeeze." She said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Oh, take in your pig, said the wise old man. Take in my pig? Oh, what a curious plan. So she took in her pig, who kept chasing the hen, then raiding the larder again and again. The little old lady cried, "Stop, I implore. It was titchy for three, it's teeny for four. Even the pig in the larder agrees this house is a squash and a squeeze." She said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Take in your cow, said the wise old man. Take in my cow? What a curious plan. Well, the cow took one look and charged straight at the pig, and then jumped on the table and tapped out a jig. The little old lady cried, "Heavens alive! It was teeny for four and it's weeny for five. I'm tearing my hair out and I'm down on my knees. This house is a squash and a squeeze." She said, "Wise old man, won't you help me, please? My house is a squash and a squeeze." Oh, well, take them all out again, said the wise old man. But then I'll be back where I first began. So she opened the window and out flew the hen. That's better. I can breathe again. She shooed out the goat and she shoved out the pig. My house is beginning to feel pretty big. She huffed and she puffed and she pushed out that cow. Look at my house. It's enormous now. Thank you, old man, for the work you have done. It was weeny for 5. It's gigantic for 1. And there's no need to grumble and there's no need to grouse. There's plenty of room in my house. And now she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash and it isn't a squeeze. Yes, she's full of frolics and fiddle-de-dees. It isn't a squash or a squeeze. Nice happy ending there. Don't want a house full of animals, do you? Look, it's really strange being at school without having all of you here. So, wherever you are, at home, doing your learning at home, we're missing you all a lot. And we hope you're well, keeping your hands nice and washed, and we will see you very, very soon. Good night.